Hi, hello, good evening, everyone, and it's great to see all the comments about the kitties. Yes, it's a great show we've got planned for you today, and we're very lucky. We've got the owner of one of the kitties who offered her kitty up for me to do the very first aura reading of the kitty, and we've got another one called Kai, and his mummy said nope, she didn't want to come on the show, so that's fine. It's going to be lots of fun. So, if you've got any questions, put them into the chat. And obviously, for the next one, it's going to be doggies. I haven't forgotten you. It's doggies, kitties, beautiful animals who love. So, without further ado, let me bring on Mandy. Mandy is the kitty that we're going to discuss first, and obviously later it'll be Kai. So, what is the name of your kitty, Mandy?
His name is Talon.
Oh, he's so cute. I had lots of fun going into his energy, coming out of his energy. I think that is amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for allowing me to have a look at your beautiful cat. He has got an incredible aura. So I'm going to share the picture you sent just so that everybody that's watching can see what I was sent. There he is. He's so cute. Hello, baby. He's lovely. He's just got a great aura. So this is the picture that I was working off. So all of the images that you see, they'll be him like this, and then different colors around him. So without any further ado, let's show you what the first one is. There he is. So that is a very, very nice kitty. So around him, I saw an amazing energy field. So I think that he's also that golden, sparkly egg shape around him shows that this is probably about third or fourth time that he is coming through to help with the spiritual side. So have you felt that he could be something to help you spiritually or to help you on your way with specific things? Because he's a very special kitty.
Absolutely. I always call him my familiar. Um, he's very much my energy protector. Um, he can sense things in me even before I can, oftentimes. So I very much say he keeps our house safe.
Yeah, he does, and that's what I wanted to find out because with that gold sparkly, sparkly, sparkly that he's got, he's definitely a kitty that if you see can you see the blue swirlies that are going around him, and then on the underneath part, it shows that he's able to go to areas in the house and even outside in the yard. He's able to take whatever energies are there, pull those energies up, and then if there's ones that shouldn't be there, he is able then to take that and push it out and dissipate that energy. And that's probably why he's got that little round goldy halo on the top of his little head, because he can pull the energies up and push them out. Very, very cute. Then you've got a set of crystals on the top of his basically right at the top of his areas where the energies would be going out and in. So he's got an area in him where he's becoming like a crystalline being rather than a carbon based being. So he's moving towards his next life, which I'm very happy to say, because he's got that bright pink, beautiful sign across his soul area. This little kitty is going to end up being a human person in his next life. So I'm sure he talks with his eyes, because when I was tuning into him, I thought, oh, I wonder if the kitty can feel me, tuning in. Did he do anything strange when you knew that I was working on him? Did you pick anything up?
We spoke about this by email, actually, and he was extremely, what I would say, sooky towards me. He just wanted to be close. I feel like he knew somebody was tuning in, and he kind of went into protect mode, whether he realized it was safe or not. But he wanted to be very close with me. Oh goodness, where has Beverly gone?
I think she's trying to come back. Oh, there she is. Okay. Whoop.
Problem. It just the whole thing cut out. We've got snowy weather here, and as you know, the UK is not really organized for snowy weather too well. So let me just go and get that lovely picture back up again. There he is. I'll just put that straight in. There we go. There's the baby. So yeah, so obviously he was feeling some of it, and he was able to, be able to see what he was doing and how he was doing it, and naturally being able to make decisions for himself, which I think is awesome. There is the picture. Just put it back up. There he is. He's so cute. So he was able to feel some of it, I think. Not all of it, but he did feel some of it. The other thing I wanted to mention with this image, there is another image of him, is all of the energies going down his spine. So all of the chakra points are there. He's very balanced, and he's basically able to hold himself, hold his energies, and get himself to a point where he's very stable. It's possible that this little kitty is the stabilizing factor within the house. So that's possible. And I think that within his own auric field, he's able to regulate. And I don't know whether you feel this, but he's definitely able to regulate what happens with the energies inside the house. So I don't know whether you feel sometimes that he's been like pushing and moving and changing some of the aspects in the house. So maybe now that you know that this is part of his job in this lifetime, it's possible that he's regulating. And when you have a look at him, can you see around the outside, there's the Merkaba. So there's that big like star shape on the outside. And that particular Merkaba and the golden energy he has, that is what allows him to know that he's coming back again next time, so that he can be with wherever he needs to be. So it's possible that by the time he leaves, definitely you'll be able to see him on the other side. But yeah, he's definitely enjoying being your familiar and being in your family. So I'm going to give you the next one, and let me just do this one. Add the image. This is so cute.
Look at him. He's beautiful.
There he is. Hello. Oh, he's lovely. Hello. Hello. Oh, he's so sweet. So he was very sweet with me. Kept on flicking his tail up every time I went to him to go and have a look at him when I was remote viewing him. He's like, da, 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 hello, hello. Who is this woman? But yeah, he's gorgeous. So again, the toroidal field is there with all of his auric colors, all of his very beautiful energy. And then he's got some really strong energy. Yeah, it's a beautiful cat. Cat's McPhee said, beautiful black cat. I love this, babe. Good, awesome. This was just for me. I just love the animals. I love fur babies. I just said, no, I'm going to go and do the readings on them, and let's see what we get. So the fact that we've got some amazing kitties and doggies that were sent to me. So all of you that sent pictures as a trial for me to try, thank you so much. I love the kitties. I love them. So then you see he's got a very large crystal on top of his head. So this is it's like his own little Akashic records, bless him, where he's got that energy there, and he's just downloading everything that he needs to understand how, because he's going to have to learn how to human, because he doesn't know how to human. He might learn more towards the end when he gets a bit older, and he might be able to say, well, I know how to do that. I know how to do that. And then the other thing was, if you have a look on his third eye, he's got a very big, bright, white light. I think this kitty is able to talk to you through his eyes. I think he's got a telepathic ability. And that's really what it shows. Do you know if that's possible with him?
That is absolutely correct. He is very expressive vocally, but he talks to me through his eyes. It's a long-standing joke in my house about how he looks at me with so much love. He doesn't look at anybody else when he looks at me.
Oh, he is so lovely. He's such a cutie pie. He really is. And I don't know whether he was going tink tink and swatting the air, but a couple of times when I was there, he went tink tink and he was swatting. I was like, oh, you naughty little cheeky one. Very cute, very cute. So he's got the blue again, that blue energetics where he's taking stuff out of the floor. You will find that if he lies flat on the floor and rolls upside down and turns his back upside down, that's because on his back area, he's making sure that all of his chakra points and all this beautiful energy that he's got is going into the property, into the house, so that he can protect what he calls his family. So this is his family that he is protecting. And then you've got the three big round circles at the bottom where his little paws are. And that's almost like an inner light that he brings. So I think that around those that are going out of the house and coming back in, that's what those three rings are. So there must be three of you in the house. So how many humans are in the house?
There's 6 of us that live here. It's myself, my husband, 3 children, and my daughter's boyfriend lives with us. Now, people come and go. My husband works away. Some of my kids are with their dads. So at this moment in time, there's 3 of us in the house.
Okay, so that's the three. So he's decided, Mr. There decided, nope, I'm protecting these 3 people, because I would have thought with 6 people, there should be 6 of those like orange blobs at the bottom. I don't know what else to call them, like orange blobs. They're not the chakra points. They are to do with the souls of the humans that he, bless him, he is looking after. So I think that's so the 3 of you that are in the house, absolutely, that's his job. It's his job. He's so cute. So you also see that he's got a lot of gold. If you look right at the bottom of the aura drawing, right at the bottom area, he's got this amazing gold, which then is also translated right the way around to the egg shape. That's the egg shape around him, like a toroidal field. And he has this amazing ability to kind of know if something is going to go down, or there's something that's maybe a bit untoward, or if somebody within the family and the wider family area is going to go through trauma. He's able then to lie on that person or sit with a person or go and talk and meow, 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 meow. He's able to go and say, even though he can't speak human English, he's still able to impart that energy from his little face. So that's very good. And then by the bottom of his little chin, he's got that energy there where from his throat chakra, he's able, through this meow, 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 he's able to send that out and say what he needs to say. And even though whoever he's directing that energy to, they might not know exactly what he's saying, but because his next life is going to be a human person, whatever that's saying will go and connect. And I'm sure that he's able to help with healing with people too. So how does that sit with you?
It's all lovely. It's majority is information that I anticipated about him. So it's nice to have confirmation about a lot of that. He's very much a healer. There's been a couple of surgeries I've had within the past couple of years, and all he wants to do is be near me. He purrs very rapidly and loudly. So it's his mission during those times to just heal. Help and help.
I can see that with him. He's such a sweet boy, and he's got, the throat chakra from the purring. I think that's his delivery mechanism, if you like, where this golden energy comes up through him and out of him, and you can see his little soul there, that little pink bit. He's really, if I would say he's a sparkling kitty, he's a sparkling kitty. He's very sparkly. He must be so nice to have him in the house, because he's just a joyful little kitty cat. He's really pretty. And I don't think he ever puts a foot wrong. He's just a good boy.
He is. He's a precious boy.
He's so cute. Yeah, I do like him a lot. So I thoroughly enjoy doing the pictures. I will email both of these pictures to you. They will be in digital format, so go ahead, and I will put permission in the email saying, go ahead, use it, do it, t-shirts or mugs or whatever you want to do. Just go ahead and use it, because You know, he's a really lovely kitty.
Thank you so much, Bev. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me use your kitty meow.
Oh, it was my honor.
Oh, good. He is beautiful, though. He's just such a beautiful cat. Oh my goodness. So
He
thank
truly
you so
is.
much, Mandy. I'm gonna send these to you. So we're gonna move on to the next subject. And the next subject, let me just go and fetch it. The next subject is a cat that is called Kai. The cat called Kai. So I'm going to show you a picture of Kai. And Kai is a different sort of a cat in as much as he's a type of British blue, but I think he's a lilac blue or a blue, lilac blue, British color. And he's just amazing as a cat, little cat person. He's a big boy. He's got big paws. And he's a big boy, and he's very quiet. This cat, I've never heard him meow once, not once. So this is a dear friend of mine's, Kitty, and whenever I go and visit there, he'll just sort of look up at me and say, "Oh, it's you, okay," and then he doesn't say anything. He doesn't paw. He just looks. That's it. And once I actually said to her, does he actually meow? Does he say anything? And she says, yeah, occasionally he'll say, but he's a very placid, very quiet, very, very beautiful, beautiful cat. So Cats McPhee is saying, my cats always come close when Bev talks. We're sat under the Leo full moon watching. Yes, it's a snow moon. No wonder we are having issues with the connections and things like that. It's a snow moon. So last time we're going to get the snake energy coming through. It's finished today. Yay. And tomorrow we've got the fantastic new moon. So start pushing out what you want. Start pushing out and make sure that you know exactly what you want, because tomorrow you can start pushing it out and allow yourself to manifest. Very important. So get back to little Kai here. So Kai was one that I was also able to not only do as an aura, but also go and meet him and say hello to him and end up having lots of pats and lots of lovies with him. He's a very sweet boy. So I'm going to put the first one in. Here it is. Here's the Kai kitty. See if I change it. Hopefully the computer works. I know he's got great eyes, hasn't he? He's such a good boy. So here it is. This should be it. There he is. Such a pretty boy. So this is Kai. He's got an unusual aura in as much as where the heart chakra is, he's got a pointed type of crystalline structure where he's looking and he's asked to come to this lifetime in this format as a kitty, as somebody who can be absolutely loved, irresistibly loved and just snuggled and cuddled, and also wind people up because he's got an unusual energy about him. And he's one of these types of cats that he's not going to be a retracting cat. He will say what he wants, and if he wants to wind you up, he will. It's quite something. So he's got a great energy around him, and I've got the mountain range at the bottom of him, because Kai, actually, his immediate past life, he was a being stand up on hind two legs being in a past life, and so he's got the residue at the bottom of his aura. He's got the residue of the past life that he was in. So I thought that was very interesting, and that tells me that he's come around this time again because he's working with and being part of and being a very special boy for the family that he's with. He also has those very deep eyes, very, very deep, very within himself, very together as a kitty, very, very together. He knows who he is. Yes, he's amazing eyes, absolutely amazing. And when you look at him, he just looks straight back at you, and it's almost like he can read your mind. Very clever kitty. Then he's also got at the top, he's got a number of they're like codes that are around him, and I think the top piece there, that rounded area, those are the energetic codes that this beautiful cat Kai has got. He brought those from his past life, the planet with all these amazing golden mountains and golden sunshine. And what he's doing is he's bringing that because he's learning. He's learning a lot. He's learning about his surroundings. He's learning about, what is the grass like? What does the trees feel like? What does it feel like to live within a home? What does it feel like to live with, a couple of ladies? What does it feel like to have different types of people? Because Kai is a traveling cat. He goes to different places. So his mummy takes him in the car, in the cat carrier, and goes through to London. And he goes with her, which is fantastic. Oh, thank you, Charles. You've gifted somebody a membership. That's fantastic. So somebody in the chat has been given a gift of 1 month's worth of free membership, which means you'll be able to attend all of the members only sessions, which is going to be great in February. So I'm handy. Very nice too. This cat goes to London, and it's almost like Panda Bear goes to London, or Paddington goes to London. That's how I would think. It's a bit like a Paddington. He goes to London, and he's got his crystal as well, and all of his information is going into his crystal. So his own personal Akashic records has everything that he's learning about himself. So he doesn't miss a trick, this cat. He does not. He just sees everything that's going on. Have a cup of tea. So the nice thing too is if you have a look at the back, he's got his crystalline structure building up with his rainbow aura. So all of his chakras are there. They're all definitely all in a sync. They're in alignment. And Fields of Gold said it's almost like it just appeared. He talks with his eyes, but he waits till he faces you directly before he starts to meow. Oh, he doesn't want to waste his meows. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I must admit, he's never said anything when I was there ever. He didn't say a word. He's such a good boy. So he is absolutely beautiful, and that energy coming through from him, it shows that he's, the life he had on the other planet, the one with those beautiful golden mountains, that was all part of him, part and parcel. Then you see at the bottom, you will see that green, smoky type of energy. And that is allowing him in this life to connect with the earth, because he's come here to learn a few things. Because the type of atmosphere that he was in on the other planet, on his other life, where those golden mountains are, they're very, very dense, and he was like really, stuck to the ground, as a surface dweller, and that's what he was doing. So he's now got this light green, which means he's connected to our beautiful planet Gaia. He's also got the purple across here, which is the energy around his third eye, giving him almost like an extra eye here in the middle, which means he can see more. He can see your energy fields. So the lady and her daughter, this is who Kai is working with at the moment in the house, and he's able to judge and see which out of the two ladies needs him most today, and then he will go and he will be with that person. So he's a very special kitty, and he's actually a big boy. He really is a big boy, and I think from that he's got that unusual side to him, where he definitely is able to go ahead, move forward, and do everything that he needs to do as a kitty. So it's very necessary for him. And he is changing. He's changing views. He's changing what he sees. And he's changing all the energies around him, which is why that round circle right at the top, that's his codes. So his next phase of his life, the codes will change, and he will be able to be slightly different in his next aspect. So in this year, he's got lots of new things that are going to happen, and he's got new things that he's going to learn, which is great. You also have a look at the energy there in the middle, where you can see where the big pink area is around his heart chakra point. He's also got all of his chakras are there. They're fully aligned. They're working as they should. And as you can see, with all the rainbow colors, he's doing really, really well. So let's move on to the next one for Kai. So this is another one with Kai, and this is where he's giving off a particular set of energies around his pores. So from the pores, he's giving golden light, giving healing, understanding, and connection. So that's a very positive sign for him because he's got that gold at the bottom of his little aura. Then you can see again, we've got the green smoky stuff, which is coming up from him and wafting around him. Again, connection to past life and learning in this life what it's like to be a kitty around the beings that is called human beings. Also, if you look on either side of him, two sides, there is different codes again. And these codes, there's one set for each. So there's one set for the mum and one set for the daughter. Two different sets, which is really lovely. So hello to Merlin, the kitty meow. Hello, Merlin. And hello to all any others. Oh, so cute. Merlin is listening. So yes, all of the kitties that are listening, I'm saying hello to you. I see you. I see you. Very cute. So I'm a cat and a dog person, so love them all. This is Kai at his best. He's got all these energies coming out, and I think he's very, very attached to the two ladies. And two ladies, he loves the two ladies that he lives with. He loves the mum and he loves the daughter. And these codes that you see that are swirling around his energy body, they go in through the soul chakra point, goes through the chakra point, moves around, through the chakra point, moves around. And you can also see, if you have a look at the second rounded area in the toroidal field, he's also pushing out a lot of his energy in his chakra point. So it's a bit different to the other images we've seen, because he's got all of his chakra points not only on his middle section, so across where his spine would be, as well as in the front, but he's also sending a small portion of that energy out to around him, so that his energy can go, and it can go and do some good with the people that he's staying with. And that's for the mum and also for the daughter. So these extra energy fields, that energy field is going now at the moment to the daughter, because the daughter's energy is changing because she's going on to a new path very soon. So, and I see we've got Rosebud Amy. Can my
Hey, everybody, just bear with us for 1 second. Beverly will be right back. One moment. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, that's the snow. Sorry, that was the snow yet again. So it does happen. So if it chops me out, it means that everything just gets thrown out with the connection. And go back and go and get Kai. Let's have a look. There is the Kai. This is it again. So yes, those kitties that are in spirit, yes, they can definitely. They can hear us. They know we're around. And sometimes, occasionally, because of the way the cats are, they could actually jump on your bed. So Fields of Gold is saying the two codes are interesting because he acts different to both of us. He talks to me differently and talks to my daughter differently. So if you haven't guessed, everybody, Fields of Gold is the owner of Kai Kai. There he is. And just, he is beautiful. He's big. He's a big boy. He really is. I think he's like the size of a small dog. Seriously, he is. So this one here shows the toroidal field with all his beautiful energy. He does look sometimes, when you look at him, he does look a bit like an alien, like a visitor from another planet. Just too cute for words. So you've got him in all of his glory, and I think this is the one image that really shows Kai off, because he's sitting there on his little pillow, expecting everybody to run around and give him his nice food and give him whatever he needs, because he has that energy. And he's got also a large crystal where he's feeding in what he needs to learn, so that when he does go back to that planet with those golden mountains, he will know how to human. He will know what he needs to be as humaning. So I think he's gorgeous. And so what I will be doing is I'm going to be sending all the images through to you so that you've got it, and then you can choose. Hopefully you'll be able to print out one or two for you and your daughter. I'm going to have a look. I think I did one extra one. Let me just check quickly. Yeah, I did. Here we go. There it is. I'm going to get that one. I like that one the most. I think he is just a beautiful boy. He really is. He's a cute boy. Here we go. Here's the next one, and this is the last one. So Gumbi is saying, is it common for you could you have a kitty cat spirit? That's a spirit guide. Yes, you can, because sometimes the animals, for at least 2 or 3 years after they've made it out of 3D into the other areas, they can come and find the way to guard over you, and also to help you move forward, because they do impart that energy. So I think that is definitely part of the path for kitties. Not so much the ones that are maybe feral or the ones that are outside, they don't do that. But those that are indoor cats, all cats with us in sort of throughout our childhood, just Shah's just said, my childhood cat used to come into my room at night and try to get on my comfy bed every night after he passed away. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. And you'll see them. It's very obvious. They have that ability because they're actually quite ascended in their energy, particularly if they've been with humans. Now, very important fact is, if we have got animals, because we are being human, we actually impart that energy out onto our beautiful animals. And then that gives them the gift of two things. One, of afterlife, but also, secondly, that they get given an opportunity to pull through as much energy as they need to possibly decide to come back next time as a full-blown human, because they've learned to human during their time with the family. Got the Merkaba around him. Can you see the blue and the turquoisey one? He's got that around him as well. He's also got his green at the bottom and a lot of gold in that aura. Absolutely lovely. The unusual thing about this image too is I placed an upside down. If you have a look at his little nose here, he's got an upside down heart. And that's because he was given, on his birth, he was given a heart underneath his fur, because he was given that as a very special side to him. Now, I'm not sure, because I've never asked, I'm not sure whether Kai was one of many, or whether he was the one that was left behind and had to wait to have his family find him. But that heart is the fact that he's such a loving little kitty, just a loving little kitty. And I think that there is something to do with where he was born, and the fact that he looks very much like his daddy. His mummy and his daddy were the same breed, and they brought certain kitties through, which is fantastic. So I think they are absolutely amazing. I do love the kitties. So let's have a look. Oh, here's Crystal. Oh, look, you've got the wolf one. So you've used the wolf. That's fantastic. Oh, yes. I would love to get your kitty, Crystal. I'd love to see the kitty. Yes, send him to me if you don't mind me. If you don't mind me using him in one or two of the next shows, because I'm definitely looking for new subjects to go and have a read, which is good. Let me go and see if I can find. Let me go see if I can find one of the other ones. Just bear with me quickly. Hopefully it will open. tomorrow. I'm a cat lady. They always find me. I believe that my cats helped me to heal when I was very sick. Yes, they do. Got 4 of them. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's incredible. Well done. This one now, and thank you to Kai's owner for me allowing me to go and read the lovely Kai. Give him a snuggle. He's a good boy. And I'm going to have a look now. Let's see if I can get this one up. There it is. So this is someone who has, I think they're called Bengal tiger type kitties. And this is a very different type of kitty, because this kitty, the lady that has this one, her, it's a little girl, that has her, they used to breed Bengals before. Oh, look, Fields of Gold. Thank you so much. Wow. So this is Kai. He was the last to go from his litter. His brothers and sisters all went to their forever homes. Oh, so no wonder I was picking that up. Oh, thank you for telling me. I didn't know. I didn't know what was happening with Kai. So cute. So get back to the little Bengal girl. So the Bengal girl has gone to the lady that has got her as a fantastic pet. She is an indoor pet because they're where they are. Unfortunately, there are bears and there are coyotes. So it kept her inside because one day she was sitting in front of the glass doors, pawing at the doors, but she kept on pushing her owner away from the door. Thankfully, she did that because as she looked up outside the glass doors, 2 bears, 2, not 1, 2 bears were outside in the garden. So thankfully, after that time, they said no, because those bears keep coming into the garden under the trees and things. So at this stage, she has to stay in the house for her own safety. She's also got a fantastic energy around her. I think she's there specifically, from what I can see, because her mummy's not well. I think she's there to look after her mummy. And I think that energy that she's got, particularly the swirling bit that you can see coming from around her eyes and coming down, she's there specifically to look after and to help heal her mummy. And that's a really big job for her because her mummy's really not well. Then she's got the Merkaba around her, different similar shape, but lots of really great orbs around her. So this is a healing cat that has been sent to that family, to that one person, because that is the person that she's there to give the most love to and negate and move and pull out any of the negative energies or energies that might be around her owner. She does it because she knows I have got to make sure that she is looked after and that her mummy is looked after as well, because that's her job. She also has a crystal at the top here where she's loading all of the information this lifetime about what she's doing, how she's doing it, because she's doing her absolute best to look after the lady that she's with at the moment. And I did a second image of this kitty. You just go and grab it for you. She has all her chakras, of course, and she has a very strong soul, which is all part of it. I'm just going to get the next one of her. Here we go. Such a cute girly. She does talk, not lots, but she does talk, but she mainly talks to her lady that she's looking after. Very lovely kitty. Very soft, actually. A very soft kitty. Here we go. This is the next one. This is another one. Open. Yay! There she is. She's so cute. And again, it's the same as the one before. She's got her chakra points. She's got her energies that are coming through. And this big halo above their head does show she can take her energy into her eyes, send it out to her own, and she talks to her that way. What's very interesting is she's got the double chakra points. So she's got all the chakras going down her little body. And then she's also in the egg shape, the toroidal field at the bottom. She's got little balls and orbs of energy going around, because that is her healing energy. So she creates that in her little body, pushes them out to her energy body, And then when her mummy's having a bad day or her mummy's really not well, she will go and she'll lie with mummy and purr and send the energies that you can see at the bottom. She'll send those energies out so that she can heal whatever she's able to heal. So Lynn Peace is saying she looks like a protector. Yeah, she is. She's very tiger-like, and I think if she was bigger, she would have a lot to say about people that come to the door. And I think she's a silly girl. I think she would probably even want to go outside and have a go with the bears because she's very fierce. I'm going to go and get them. How dare they come to my mommy? Really lovely. Yeah, she's a tiger-type Bengal. I'm not sure exactly what they call the breed, but she's like a Bengal tiger striped one. Very, very pretty and unbelievably soft. It's a lovely kitty. So lovely. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So let me just see if we've got any more pictures that I can share with you. I've had so much fun doing this, seriously. I've loved seeing the kitties, talking to the kitties, and being able to get all of that information from them and see exactly what was happening, how it was happening. It's just fantastic. So I know I don't have any more. I think I've done all of them. How? Let me just check. I've got the Bengal and I've got Kai. I think I've done everybody. I think I have done everybody. I'm going to do that. We'll just put that one back on the screen again. So Gumby said, years ago I knew a cat who had a duty to balancing small portals in nature. Oh, how fabulous. Yes, they can do that. He also communicated with some aliens, so our off-world visitors. He was very dutiful and worked hard to do his job properly. Ever heard of it? Yes, Gumby, I have. I've heard of the kitties being able to do these amazing things. And they do know when there's an energy that's maybe fizzing and popping and is an issue. They know that. So if you see a cat acting strangely in a forest or an area, it's because they're busy transmuting all of the energies around them. Rosebud Amy, when Willie passed, I had a dream the next night. Awesome. So that's Willie coming to say goodbye to you. Willie was jumping on beds and racing around. She's doing Mad Cat around a furniture bed store. Oh, how lovely. He was happy and I woke up glad. I'm glad, yes. So he obviously showed himself to you in the spirit, Rosebud Amy. I'm glad that happened. And to all those who have lost their fur baby friend, usually they'll come and say goodbye to you. They'll come and jump on your bed, which is perfect. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't know if there are any questions. Please let me know. I'll do a couple of questions before we go. Let's have a look. Oh, that looks. Jennifer Weedmark is saying that looks like my cat Larry. Oh, so lovely. And let's have a look. We've got Tamara. It's hard not to. They're so sweet. Yeah, they are. My Dee Dee cat diagnosed with my heart problem before the doctors did. Wow, age 16. Started sitting on my chest. She'd never done that before. We saved each other. I rescued Dee Dee from abuse. Well, she's your healing. She was your healing cat, and she was able to do all of that for you. And thank goodness you listened to her because cats are very, very intuitive. Well, we've come to the end of all my pictures and we will be doing some more over the next couple of weeks and hopefully I'll get some more submissions coming in. Next one we're going to do is dogs. So that's going to be great. I've got some subjects. I'm looking at an Alsatian German Shepherd, very cute, called Nala, and I'm looking at a Pomeranian white cheeky one and she's called Lily. So that's going to be fun. I'll be doing those two doggies. And if I do get another one, then I can do 3 in the next one. So don't forget to come and join me for the doggy one. And we'll do the kitty ones. Just Charles says, our cat grew up with our dogs. She thinks she's a dog. Oh, bless her. She used to play fetch with her toy up and down the stairs and refuses to leave the garden. Goes out and comes back in with the dogs. That is too cute for words. Oh, I love it. I'm glad that you liked the show. Yes, Rosebud Amy, if you want to send me the picture of your kitty that had passed away, obviously energy, vibration never dies, it never goes anywhere. Energy is perpetual. It just moves in different fields. That's all it does. So yeah, send that. Mandy, oh, it's a pleasure, Mandy. That was lovely for Talon. He's such a good boy. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and also thank you for letting me use the pictures of your kitties. And we'll see you again very soon. Thank you, Michael. Very enjoyable. Yep, let's hope we have some nice ones for the doggies too. I'll speak to everybody soon, and have a great week ahead. Bye for now.